Have you ever pondered the possibility that our ancestors might have been visited by beings from other worlds? An intriguing thought, isn't it? This idea is not something new, it's actually part of a theory that has been around for decades, known as the ancient astronaut theory. This theory, while controversial, has managed to capture the imaginations of people around the globe. It posits that Earth, in its distant past, was visited by extraterrestrial beings. These visitors from the stars, it is suggested, had a significant impact on the development of human civilization. The proponents of this theory point to a myriad of evidence, from ancient artwork and texts to architectural marvels that defy conventional explanations. They argue that these artifacts and structures, many of which display a level of sophistication and precision that seems beyond the capabilities of our ancient ancestors, are actually remnants of encounters with advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. Critics, of course, have their own counter-arguments. They maintain that the evidence presented by ancient astronaut theorists is often misinterpreted or taken out of context. They argue that the accomplishments of our ancestors should not be belittled by attributing their achievements to extraterrestrial influences. So, who's right? The answer is not straightforward. The truth likely resides somewhere in the gray area, where fact meets fiction and reality intertwines with the realm of the unknown. But isn't that what makes the exploration so exciting? The thrill of the chase, the joy of discovery, the satisfaction of unearthing truths that have been buried by the sands of time. As we embark on this journey together, let's keep an open mind. Let's entertain the possibility, however remote, that we are not alone in the universe, and that our ancestors might have had encounters of the third kind. Stay tuned as we delve deep into the mysteries of our past and explore the possibility of ancient alien contact. After all, the truth might just be out there, waiting to be discovered. Art, a universal language that transcends time, could it hold the key to unlocking the truth of ancient alien contact? Imagine, if you will, the artists of yesteryears in the heart of a deep, dark cave, their hands dancing over rough surfaces, creating images that have left us pondering for centuries. The Wandjina petroglyphs in Australia, for instance, depict figures with large white faces, hollow eyes, and no mouths. Some suggest these are not just artistic expressions but representations of otherworldly beings. Then there are the mysterious figures in the Sumerian seals. The Sumerians were the first known civilization to have a written language, and their seals contain imagery that some interpret as advanced technology. Take the seal known as VA-243, for instance. It bears a striking resemblance to our solar system, with a large star surrounded by smaller ones. Could this be a primitive map of the cosmos, or is it proof that the Sumerians had contact with extraterrestrial intelligence? Not just on the walls of caves or in the palm of your hand, these depictions extend to grand structures too. Think of the massive stone heads of Easter Island, known as Moai. These monoliths, with their elongated faces and mysterious expressions, have been a subject of intrigue. Could they be a tribute to our celestial visitors? Similarly, the Nazca lines in Peru, enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert, are best viewed from the sky. Could these have been made for beings that traverse the heavens? And it's not just art. Ancient texts, such as the Indian epic Mahabharata, speak of flying chariots and weapons of mass destruction, reminiscent of modern aircraft and nuclear weapons. Could these be accounts of advanced technology seen through the lens of an ancient culture? Art, in its myriad forms, is a testament to human creativity and imagination. But could it be more? Could it be a record of our ancestors' interaction with beings not from this world? Is it a mere coincidence, or could these artworks be the silent testimonies of our ancestors' encounters with beings from other worlds? Ancient texts full of myths and legends, could they be more than just fanciful tales? Let's dive into the pages of history and explore the cosmic connections hinted at in these ancient writings. Take the Indian Vedas, for instance. These sacred texts, written thousands of years ago, speak of Vimanas, celestial chariots that could fly in the air, underwater, or in outer space. They describe these vehicles as powered by a yellowish-white liquid and capable of traveling vast distances at incredible speeds. Now, doesn't that sound a bit like some of the modern descriptions of unidentified flying objects? Then there's the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that speaks of watchers, beings who descended from the heavens to earth. These beings supposedly shared advanced knowledge with mankind, teaching them about astronomy, meteorology, and other sciences. Could these watchers have been extraterrestrial visitors, imparting their knowledge to our ancestors? Ancient Sumerian texts also tell a similar tale. They speak of the Anunnaki, those who from heaven to earth came. These beings were said to have played a significant role in the development of human civilization, teaching humans how to farm, build cities, and create laws. Could the Anunnaki be another example of extraterrestrial visitors? These texts, and many others, are filled with stories of beings descending from the skies, sharing knowledge, and helping to shape human civilization. Some may dismiss these tales as mere mythology, but what if there's a grain of truth in them? What if these stories are not just products of human imagination, but actual records of encounters with beings from other worlds? As we delve deeper into these texts, we start to see patterns, hints, and clues that suggest a possible extraterrestrial connection. These ancient stories, told by different civilizations across time and space, paint a picture of a universe teeming with life and a history of our planet that's far more complex and intriguing than we ever imagined. Could these texts be the records of extraterrestrial encounters, veiled in the language of mythology and religion? It's a question worth pondering as we continue our journey into the unknown. As we traverse through art and literature, the question remains, were our ancestors alone or were they part of a larger cosmic family? As we've journeyed through the vast landscapes of ancient art and literature, we've uncovered tantalizing clues that suggest our ancestors may not have been alone. From the enigmatic figures in the caves of France to the celestial depictions in the texts of ancient India, we've seen a recurring theme: the presence of otherworldly beings, or what some might call ancient astronauts. These connections are not just limited to one geographical region or culture. They span across continents, cultures, and eras, suggesting a global phenomenon rather than isolated incidents. Were these ancient civilizations in contact with each other, sharing these experiences? Or were they independently recording encounters with the same celestial visitors? But let's not get carried away. There are skeptics, and rightly so. It's healthy to question, to scrutinize, to demand more concrete evidence. Some argue these depictions and texts are simply metaphors, products of our ancestors' rich imaginations and their attempt to understand the world around them. They suggest that interpreting these as evidence of extraterrestrial contact is a leap too far, an overinterpretation of artistic and literary expressions. These counter-arguments are essential to our quest. They keep us grounded, remind us that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and while we have compelling indications, we must admit that definitive proof remains elusive. Yes, it's tantalizing to think we might be part of a larger cosmic family, yet we must tread carefully, balancing our enthusiasm with a healthy dose of skepticism. We must continue to seek, to question, to explore. The evidence is intriguing, but the interpretation is subjective. The question of ancient aliens continues to fascinate us, challenging our understanding of the past. The journey through time, art, and literature leaves us with more questions than answers. As we delve into the mysteries of our past, we are often left standing at the crossroads of fact and fiction, wondering where truth ends and imagination begins. In our quest, we've journeyed through the annals of history, examining ancient artwork and texts that some believe depict more than just human ingenuity. From the celestial beings painted in the caves of prehistoric humans to the flying chariots described in ancient Indian texts, there are intriguing pieces of evidence that suggest a possibility that we may have been visited by extraterrestrial entities in our distant past. We've also explored the cosmic connection, looking at the similarities between the ancient myths and legends of different cultures and their collective fascination with the stars. Could these common threads be mere coincidence, or could they be echoes of an ancient truth, a memory of a time when gods descended from the heavens? Finally, we tried to join the dots, to piece together this cosmic puzzle. With each piece, the image becomes clearer, yet the picture is far from complete. There is still so much we don't know, so much left to explore. The quest for understanding our past is a journey that is far from over, but every journey begins with a single step, and you've taken that step with us today. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity, if it has made you question, ponder, wonder, then we invite you to continue this journey with us. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe, and hit the bell for more thought-provoking content on Quantum Riderverse. Your support helps us delve deeper into the mysteries of our universe, to question the known and explore the unknown. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring,